Night two. Night two. I'm a little disappointed. Um, there are definitely some things that disappointed me, but there was a lot of good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go in order now. Like I said in the last video, though, we are gonna go ahead and get the deluxe 10 pack, not the 20, because that's a lot of money. This pack right here. Let's see. Yeah. Nice. So, first match of the night was Omos versus Lesnar. Was an interesting match. I wasn't sure if they were just gonna straight up feed Omos to Lesnar. They kind of did. Omos was just doing Omos things, being a big guy, and okay. And it was just kind of him beating up on Lesnar for the first part. And what's the theory? Okay, I gotta look at this pack again, cause I need to go back. I gotta look at these because I'm trying to remember what's all in here. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to get some rubies. I need some ruby characters, but I also need sapphires. I really want Cody. I want the ruby Bianca, the ruby Lesnar. Trish would be dope. I already got this Becky, Rhea. There's a lot of cards that are definitely in here that I would like. I don't think there's anything in here that I wouldn't like, but whatever. But yeah, it was just Omos doing Omos things, being big man, and then he got suplexed. And then Lesnar took him to Suplex City. He did 3 suplexes, and then F5'd him, which I was like, well, that's it. Once that F5 hit, he was done. We all know how that goes. So, ooh, got a ruby. Speaking of Brock, that's all you had to do was talk about him, and you get him. So yeah, it was a way to open up the match. I feel like night one also had an opener. Now that I'm thinking about it, the openers were kind of whatever, but it was entertaining. I thought it was gonna be bad. It wasn't that bad. Second match was the Fatal 4-Way for the women's. This is where like the disappointment really started to kick in. I was disappointed with the ending because I predicted who would win. I wanted Liv and Raquel to win, but I had a feeling Ronda and Shayna were gonna win, and I was right. It's just the way that they won. Because you got to see the women do some good stuff. Ooh, the new SmackDown Women's Champ. Okay. Because you got to see the other women do some pretty good stuff. They had some pretty good spots, you know? Chelsea Green got to do her to wimpy things. She was cool. Sonya Deville showed off a little bit. Raquel and Liv, obviously. They've been good, so they continue to do good. Natalya seems to be getting back into the flow of things. She's definitely looking a lot better every time she wrestles. Shotzi being wild card, doing pretty good. But then Shayna and Ronda were just gone for like the last bit of the match, and I knew that's when they were gonna win. When I saw them disappear, I was like, oh, they're just gonna come back and steal the win. And that's exactly what happened. Ronda didn't even get in. I don't think she was tagged in once that match. Showed up at the end, put a submission on Shotzi, which we've seen before, and it was just, I was just like, whatever. I was just kind of like, whatever at this point, and I just got over it. After that, we had, let me see, I gotta pull it up over here just so I can keep up. The Intercontinental. That was a good one. Intercontinental was a good one. It was big meaty men slapping meat, and they were slapping the mess out of each other. All 3 of their chests torn up. It was bad. My favorite spot was definitely when okay. My favorite spot was definitely wait, does that mean I got 2 superstars? Yeah, it's just Shayna. It's just talking about her. My favorite spot was when Gunther had him on the ropes and he was getting his pounds in, and then Drew walked up and started chopping Gunther, and it was just pound, chop, and they went like 12. That was great. But then once again, Gunther disappeared, and I was like, huh. They've been going for a while. like every finisher, every signature's been thrown out. We saw the broke kick, the claymores, Glasgow kisses. Gunther did some power bombs, and then Gunther disappeared. And then he comes from the top rope, splash, retains. And I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. Because I love Gunther's IC run. He's a great champ, and he's like really making it a dope belt. And so I was cool with him. We'll talk about you. It was feel good. Ooh, Seth freaking Rollins. These two in a pack together does not feel right. But whatever. But yeah, it was a dope match. It was a really dope match. I really liked it. And let's open these two, I guess. Sure. I would have liked to see either Drew or Sheamus win, and then there's like a longer feud between Drew or Sheamus, but I guess they're gonna go back to probably being friends now, or they're gonna have like a smaller rivalry going on. It's probably something at like Backlash or SummerSlam. It'd be cool, but I'm now interested in who's gonna go after Gunther's title. I'm very interested in that. But overall, that was a dope match. It was entertaining to watch, brutal. They were beating the mess out of each other, and I really liked it. After that, we had Bianca versus Asuka. And this one, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I really liked it. I liked Asuka's entrance, I liked Bianca's entrance. I'm not too stoked about Bianca winning. I love Bianca. I love Asuka. But I saw someone tweet... Oh, it's the consumables. I was about to say, I saw Asuka, someone tweet something about Asuka losing like her past 5 WrestleMania matches, which is wild to me. I don't know why I don't know why that's a thing. Asuka's one of the best talents in the women's division. I don't know why she hasn't have a WrestleMania win. It's weird, but whatever. Back to the match. It was a good match. They were going all out. They were pushing each other to the limits. Once I saw Asuka miss the mist, I was like, yeah, she's done. I was like, once that was gone, nah. KOD was sick. Bianca was showing that strength of hers. She was showing out. She was strong. And I liked that. It was so good to see. Another Rollins. But other than that, that's cool. Other than that, it's a pretty good match. I wish Asuka would have won, because an Kana Asuka run with the Raw Women's title would have been sick. But whatever. We'll see what she does next. I'm interested in what she does next. I hope it's something good. But yeah, and it's like three pushing 4 stars, but it was good. I liked it. After that, my favorite match of the night, definitely my favorite match of the night, the Hell in the Cell with Brood Fit Edge, because its intro was sick, and then the Demon Finn Balor, which they were beating the ever-living everything out of each other, and it was amazing. That mess up with the ladder hitting Finn and cutting him open, because I saw his head rear back, and I was like, ugh, he threw his head back really hard. I wonder what happened. And then the replay played, and that wasn't him. That was him getting hit. And then he was bleeding, and they had the paramedics come check on him. And you could see Finn like throw his hand up to say like, "Hey, just let me wrestle. I'll be fine." And they're like, "No, we gotta check on you." But I'm glad that I'm glad he finished. He was bleeding all over the place, which was dope. They were just brutal. There was marks all over each other. Edge's face was bleeding from this cage. Finn was obviously bleeding, all the marks on his back. It was sick. They were beating each other down, and I loved it. I also loved Finn's look, because you had, first off, the lights. The light part was sick. That was awesome in this intro. But then you had the demon and his color mixture from Judgment Day. So it was purple, red, and black, and it looked sick. They had Balor on his back. He looked awesome. He looked awesome. I hope we get to see Demon Finn Balor in the future. Maybe it'd be cool to see, but it was dope to see him show back up. I only got 1 ruby. That's crazy. That was probably my favorite. That was probably my favorite match of night 2. Definitely. It was an awesome, brutal match, and I loved basically everything about it. And then we come to the main event. Well, also, let's talk about Snoop Dogg hitting the people's elbow, because Shane McMahon came out and blew his knee. He did that, and I was like, no, Shane. And then, Snoop hit the people's elbow. It was entertaining. Nothing much to say about that. But now on to Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Oh my god. Let's see. I just got a couple. Let me see if I got any more tokens first. Oh, if I can get any more packs. I got 75. No, I can't pick up nothing. I can't pick up a single thing. Alright. Whatever. I'm gonna set up a match while I talk about Cody versus Roman. Okay, so Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE World Championship. And it was such a good match. It was an amazing match. The back and forth between Roman and Cody was beautiful. But I already knew the outcome the moment I saw Solo come out. Now, I know, yeah, definitely Cody. I mean, Cody still could have won with Roman. I mean, with Solo being there, but I just didn't have faith anymore. Like, my prediction for who won that match changed the moment I saw Solo, and I was like, he just can't win on his own. Because Solo had that cheap shot with the chair. He hit him in his ribs, and you can see that Cody was holding his ribs that whole match. Right after that, he grabbed his foot when Cody was trying to do something, and that messed him up. And I was like, okay. And then the third one, where he hit him with the belt. And I was like, wow, really? Well, it's a good thing he got caught on that, right? And they ejected him. I was like, okay. Wonder what's next, because I knew the Usos were gonna show it. But now, because now Solo was gone, and I was just waiting. Okay. And the Usos eventually showed up, but it was right after the ref got knocked over, and I was like, oh no, here they come. And they did. They showed up. They started beating up Cody, but then KO and Sammy showed up, which was really good, because that means, hey, Cody, we got your back, And they hit Roman with the stunner and then the haluva kick. That's what I think. Yeah, it was the stunner and haluva kick, and that was really good. And the match from then on was just a back and forth. It was just them beating each other down, and it was amazing. Just everything is happening. Oh my god! But it was awesome. It was a great match at that point. And then Solo came back. I would have been. Okay. I did want Cody to win, but it's every time Roman has a big match, he never wins on his own. And I'm just like, man, I don't see how people can root for this guy. And I know you're not supposed to. He is the bad guy. They are the bad guys. You're not supposed to root for them. But it's like I see these fan accounts, and they're just like, oh, he's the GOAT. The GOAT can't win on his own. It's just, I can't get behind the guy. And it's just, okay. It's just, because Solo got ejected, then Solo showed back up. Got a Samoan spike, and then left. With the help of Paul Heyman, of course. It was just, And it was like right after Cody did all his father's moves. He was whooping him, got the two crossroads into the third one, and he almost had him, but it just didn't finish it. And it was sad. And it was all because they want that 1,000 days. which I get it. It is monumental. That is historical. To hit 1,000 days? That's crazy. But that, I think if Cody is the one to beat Roman later on, like at Backlash, it's not going to feel the same. It's not. Because we're going to know the only reason he won now is because Roman hit the 1,000 days. It's just not going to feel the same. It's going to be really weird. It's just... I still like the match. It's just the ending wasn't it for me. And all I saw on Twitter was people saying that that wasn't the right decision to end the match. I agree. I feel like something different should have been done. But whatever. It's how it is, you know? So now we just gotta wait till, I'm pretty sure SummerSlam. But not much interested in Backlash. I wonder what's gonna happen there. Because now they're gonna have to find a way to reheat up this rivalry. And I wonder how they're gonna do that. How are they gonna keep people interested in Cody versus Roman? What's gonna make this so special now? Because he already crushed Cody's original dream of winning at WrestleMania. But he can still win the titles and do it, you know, for his father. It's still something that could happen. It's just the, like, original magic behind it doesn't feel right. But hey, at least we're going to get 1,000 Days with Roman Reigns. That's going to be historical. That's going to be, like, something talked about forever. But I'm just curious on what their next move is. I'm curious on a lot of their next moves. Like, what they're going to do with Asuka. What they're going to do with Brock Lesnar. I'm very curious, because a lot of these storylines are done, I guess. I mean, Bobby Lashley, that's something else I want to talk about. He showed up, and I was like, ooh, maybe this is a segment for him and Bray Wyatt. Maybe he was going to, like, walk down, do a speech, and then Bray Wyatt comes out and cuts a promo on him, or talks to him, or it's a shoot-style match, or it's like an unexpected match, or something. He showed up with the title. Flex, that was it, and he was gone. I was so... Don't bleed. I was so confused. I really wanted them to do something with Bobby. I really wanted them to do something with Bray. They kept showing Alexa Bliss's poster, and she didn't show up to do anything. It was just weird. It's just a lot of what now scenarios, you know? Because now I'm interested. Who's now going to challenge Bianca for the belt? Is Alexa Bliss going to come back? Well, we need Bray Wyatt to do something first. Or there needs to be... It's weird. It's just a lot of weird stuff going on. I wish they'd do something. But we just got to wait to see. I'm more interested... another thing I'm super interested in. Austin Theory. How's that going to go? Already talked about that. But now, I'm just going to wait for this match to end. What was that noise? Huh. Did someone's bones break? Wow. Well, I guess that's... guess it's accurate. Very accurate to what happened. Well, you know, besides Solo. Oh well. Just let me know. Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know down below. Like and subscribe. I think I'm at 200 subscribers. I'm almost close. So that'd be really cool to hit. It's a classic. It's kind of what I think about that match. It was instantly a classic. Weird ending. But hey, can't complain. We're gonna get 1,000 Days of Roman Reigns. It's gonna be cool, historical, great. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and yeah.